Hi guys, thanks for joining us again on the channel. So there's a reason I haven't talked about this one until now. It's not because I didn't want to talk about it, but because I needed to get it right, and now the wait's over. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. So this portable generator finally got a sunny day to see what it's made of. I mixed fuel at 50-1 and it fired up with a couple of pulls. First run was 10 minutes with no load to wake things up. Then I put on 50 watts and watched the numbers. Voltage stayed around 120 volts and frequency hung near 60 hertz, which felt solid for a budget unit. The runtime app showed about 25 minutes at that light load. Then I added 80 watts for another 15 minutes. The engine still feels tight, like a fresh motor, which isn't surprising. After cooling, I shut off the fuel and let it run dry. A later session with roughly the same plan, but a bit more load showed the same pattern. It runs, it settles after a few minutes, and it's not pretending to be something it isn't. I did a bigger test with a 500-watt load from a heater and ran about 30 minutes. The numbers looked good, and with around 12 hours of total runtime logged over multiple sessions, you start to get a feel for what this is capable of. It's not going to win any horsepower contests, but for a small generator, it behaves. We took this through a 4-day camping trip to test in real life. It starts easily in cool mornings. Just a few pulls and it runs quietly enough to not be a neighborhood nuisance, though it's noticeably louder than higher-end units. When we ran LED lighting, the little draw didn't stress it at all. The Keurig was the real test. Cold start meant the heater struggled for a moment, and I had to fiddle with the choke to keep it from bogging down. Once warmed, powering the coffee machine and charging a phone pack was smoother, though the power strip didn't cooperate well. Direct plugging in charged faster, as you'd expect. Gas usage was surprisingly economical. We came home with almost a full gallon left after 4 days of regular use. It's light and portable, which makes it easy to move around the camp. But it is a bit noisy and only has one outlet, which matters if you're trying to run a couple devices at once. The price is fair for what you get, especially when you compare it to bigger, more expensive units. Overall, this is a solid bargain if you want a lightweight backup for camping or small loads. It won't replace a large home standby, but for weekend trips and light chores, this is a dependable little workhorse. You won't regret picking up.